The Cowboys hold a record of 12-6 during the streak, with notable victories in 2013 against Purdue and in 2020 against the Miami Hurricanes. The Cowboys also defeated Texas A&M last season in the Texas Bowl, winning 31-21, and if they want to keep that streak alive, they have to win out this season. We're here at Rose Creek. Everybody get our pickleball on. Let's get it. Come on.
Let's see you, Ray. There's a lot of benefits from it, okay? A better quality of life, friendship, right here, daily communication and daily conversation with your friends and family.
And with being number 2 ranked in the world in singles, what would you say, what kind of preparation goes into your everyday routine to becoming that highly ranked in the world?
Okay, so that would be a lot.
Yeah?
Firstly, yes, you have to be physically fit for sure, mentally fit, and it requires a daily training.
With prices on the rise across the U.S., buying a brand new car just isn't the most realistic thing for many people right now. That's why taking care of your current vehicle is more important than ever. Routine maintenance can mean the difference between a smooth ride and a costly breakdown. And for Mooch, that all starts with the basics. We are here at Oklahoma Christian University with Therafish, and I know you mentioned to us earlier that you've been teaching for nearly 30 years. So what would you say has kept you motivated to continue to teach for all this time?
That's a great question. I love being in the water with kids.
It was a showdown of old Big 12 foes here in Cowgirl Stadium as the number 3 ranked Texas Longhorns came into town against the 23rd ranked Oklahoma State Cowgirls. In a game dominated by defense and clutch pitching, it was the Longhorns who came out with the victory, beating the Cowgirls 1-0. The loss marks a tough one for the Cowgirls, who were looking to make a statement against one of the top teams in the nation. But despite the scoreboard, this rivalry still delivered the intensity that fans have come to expect. And you mentioned safety twice. Describe the level of importance that you feel safety goes into this sport.
Well, safety is everything, and in this pool, we really take safety as a number one concern.
While the Cowgirls have had their fair share of losses to the portal, they've also utilized the portal to their advantage, adding 5 ladies to the roster to fill the necessary gaps and voids that the team just might need. Understood. And lastly, explain the level of difficulty that it can be teaching younger kids trying to swim.
Well, kids come with a lot of fear, and then some come with trauma from previous programs where they just didn't enjoy the water.
We are here at the Cowboy Museum as they get ready for their weekend event, National Day of the Cowboy. And real quick, I'm going to ask you, how do you envision the role of the event to the community and beyond?
Yeah, so National Day of the Cowboy is this Saturday, July 27th. We'll be here from 10 to 2, and it's our opportunity to open the doors to the community.
There's no better way to spend your Friday than at the Colvin for Furry Friend Friday. And from the looks of it, the students wouldn't have it any other way. And you mentioned earlier how you've been here for about 5 years. Describe your leadership role and what it means to you to continue to put on these events for the community.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Oklahoma. Grew up here.
Love is in the air, and this married couple isn't holding their breath, as Larry Jackson and his wife Cassidy have been running the family business and crafting handmade chocolates for years. But this month, the demand for elite productivity only increases for the couple as the Valentine's Day rush is alive and well.
For Valentine's Day itself, I will begin working about 6 o'clock on the 13th, and I will work until 4 a.m. on the 14th. And then I will leave, and my wife will come in at 4 a.m. on the 14th. Because we dip our berries, we have huge berry orders for that day for chocolate strawberries. We dip those fresh. We wash them on the night of the 13th, start dipping them the morning of the 14th, early morning hours.
While chocolate-covered strawberries might be a fan favorite and a delight to make, the heavy preparation is for a different kind of fruit, making this the pinnacle treat that customers just cannot seem to resist.
This is actually going to be caramel for our caramel apples. We've been cooking that down for about 2 hours now. It's thickening up, that way it sticks well. We have a couple of tests that we've ran over here that tell us that we're getting close to time to spin these. And we're going to cover all these apples with caramel. Some of them we're going to cover with peanuts and pecans as we go. And then some of them we're going to do chocolate chips and M&Ms on there.
Okay, well, so with this, you're going to spin the apples, correct?
Yeah, I'll show
okay.
you. We're going to
Yeah.
right now.
All right, come on, let's go.
All right.
And we trust each other.
Yes.
It's very, very hot, boiling, probably around 300 degrees right now.
300 degrees. Don't let that splash on you. That's hot.
That's very hot.
From the sweetest spot in Stillwater and from the O State Report, I'm Ray Maytubby. In a world where big brands and flashy marketing is king, some of the most impactful work happens quietly, without a spotlight. One man and his wrench have been servicing cars in Stillwater for decades. His name is Mooch, and while you might not see him in commercials, you'll definitely see the results of his work on the road.
I've been doing mechanicing since I was a child. My daddy started me at it at 11, 12. And I've been doing it in Stillwater, America since 1988. I opened up for myself in 2005. God's been good.
Being a longtime resident and servicer in Stillwater, earning the trust of his customers is key for longevity in a business like this. And after 20 years of having his own shop in town, Mooch has figured out how to make his business stand out amongst the others.
Well, mainly because I think I'm probably the lowest one hourly rate in Stillwater. But a lot of people do respect me and know me. I started here before I started working for myself, so I met a lot of people.
And those low hourly rates are not a facade. There's a reason behind it.
To help us as a family, help us as people. Help people, because there's no need in robbing people, and a lot of them doing it.
While most people trust Mooch's seasoned services, there are still those constant headaches and challenges that some customers can cause.
The challenge that we do have is you can't make everybody happy. You got some that's gonna come in and they can talk nasty to you. But you got some that'll come in and, they appreciate your business. I appreciate their business, and they appreciate me working on their cars.
From Stillwater's most trusted hands and for the O State Report, I'm Ray Maytubby. In the silence of the night, hear the echoes of our plight. Black voices rising, breaking through the darkest night. Amplified by struggle, fueled by resilient might. We speak our truths, our stories taking flight. From the depths of history, our voices intertwine. Echoes of ancestors, a legacy divine. Through pain and oppression, we find our strength anew. In unity, in solidarity, in all that we pursue. With every word spoken, and every song sung, Black voices echo, united as one. Innovate, elevate, advocate, we proclaim. Our voices amplified, igniting change's flame. So listen closely. Hear our resounding call. Black voices amplified, breaking down every wall. The Oklahoma State Cowboys are set to face off against South Dakota State on Saturday. The South Dakota State Jackrabbits are coming off a 15-0 record in which 8 of those victories were in conference play. The Jackrabbits overwhelmed opponents with high-scoring affairs as the team averaged 37 points per game. The Jackrabbits are big on senior quarterback Mark Gronowski, who had a career-high 3,000 yards passing last season. The senior quarterback has also been a recipient of several honors and awards during his time as a Jackrabbit. When it comes to the OSU Cowboys, they made changes to a defense that suffered mightily against the run and saw a decrease in the pass defense production as well. Defensive coordinator Brian Nardo appointed that their star pass rusher Colin Oliver be back at his natural position on the defensive line, going back to their 4-man front, which will serve well against a high-scoring offense such as South Dakota State. The Cowboys also go into the season with Heisman candidate and running back Ollie Gordon. Gordon is the epitome of what the Cowboys want to be known for, as the young junior is coming off a whopping 1,700-yard rushing season. Cowboys head coach Mike Gundy has his head on straight going into Saturday's matchup, as he knows what kind of team stands before him this weekend.